today? How are you all? Please let me know below in comment section. Throughout history, the world has witnessed many great women of strength who managed to tap into their everyday power to leave an indelible mark on society. Reading words of wisdom from such amazing women can inspire you to become a strong woman yourself who approaches life with confidence. In this video, I want to pay tribute to 10 inspiring women in Indian history. Come on, have a look.
Draupadi. Draupadi is the first feminist of Indian mythology, starting with woman power, self-belief and being confident, is what the lady knew right from the beginning. She was strong not because she was born strong but because she believed that she was strong. Born to a father who wanted a son instead and bestowed upon her hardships instead of blessings, led Draupadi to follow her heart and instincts. The beautiful, virtuous and intelligent Draupadi, the real heroine of Mahabharata, was a woman of substance. Savitribai Phule. Savitribai Phule and her husband were pioneers of women's education in India. Also, she was a Dalit and was doubly marginalized. She played an important role in improving women's rights and ending social prejudice in India during the British rule. She also was the first woman to light her husband's fire in the history of India. On March 10, 1998, a stamp was released by Indian Post to honor Savitribai's contribution. Savitribai was a Vidya Jyoti for all those who want to do something in the field of education. Vijayalakshmi Pandit. Vijayalakshmi was the first Indian woman to hold a cabinet post. She served as the president of the Indian National Congress twice. She was also India's ambassador to Russia during the late 40s and the governor of Maharashtra later. Pandit is the best known for being the first woman president of the UN General Assembly. Rani Lakshmibai. Rani Lakshmibai is Rani of Jhansi. Began to strengthen her position, seeking the support of others. She formed a volunteer army consisting not just of men but also women. Her bravery, courage, wisdom, her progressive views on women's empowerment in the 19th century India, and her sacrifices made her an icon of the Indian independence movement. Her story became a beacon for the upcoming generations of freedom fighters. Anandibai Joshi. Anandibai Joshi was one of the first South Asian female physicians and the first Indian female physician to be trained in the tradition of Western medicine. She was the first female of Indian origin to study and graduate with a degree in medicine in the United States. She is also believed to be the first Hindu woman to see foot on American soil. In the 17th century, Indian women felt really uncomfortable with male doctors providing gynecological services. Joshi wanted to render to the poor suffering country women the true medical aid they so sadly stand in need of, what which they would rather die than accept at the hands of a male physician. Joshi died young, but the lady was the first ray of hope of change for Indian women and countries to inspire us even today. Sucheta Kriplani. Sucheta Kriplani was a great freedom fighter of India. Sucheta worked in close association with Mahatma Gandhi during the time of partition riots. She went along with him to Nakoli in 1946. She was one among the handful women who got elected to the Constituent Assembly. She became a part of the subcommittee that was handed over the task of laying down the character for the Constitution of India. On August 15, 1947, that is the Independence Day, she sang the national song Vande Mataram in the independence session of the Constituent Assembly. In 1963, she became the first woman to hold a prestigious position of the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh. Justice Anna Chandy. Often described as a first generation feminist, Chandy was the first woman in her state of Kerala to get a law degree. During her time as a barrister, she advocated for women's rights. In 1931, she contested in the election Sri Mullam Popular Assembly, and despite getting hostility from her competition and the media, she was elected in 1932. She then went on to become Munsif, making her the first female judge in India. In 1948, she was elevated to the position of district judge, after which she was appointed as the first female judge in an Indian High Court by the Kerala High Court on 9 February 1959, a position she retained for 9 years. Sarojini Naidu, born in 1879, named as the Nightingale of India, a child prodigy. She was always a topper in her studies and proficient in several languages. She got involved in the India independence movement around 1905 and was an active participant in Indian struggles. In 1925, she was elected as the first woman president of Indian National Congress, and following India's independence, she became the governor of Uttar Pradesh. Many of her literary works such as The Golden Threshold, The Bird of Tan, The Broken Wing have been read widely and critically acclaimed. She passed away in 1949. Captain Prem Mathur. After acquiring her commercial pilot's license, she was turned down by 8 private airlines, none of which wanted a woman pilot. Finally, she went for an interview at Deccan Airlines in Hyderabad. When asked how she would handle night halts when she would likely have to sleep in close quarters with men, she answered, "You will not regret hiring me." Passing all the legal requirements and quizzed on all the information required, she became the first woman pilot in India. Kalpana Chawla was an Indian-American astronaut and the first Indian woman in space. She first flew on Space Shuttle Columbia in 1997 as a mission specialist and primary robotic arm operator. In 2003, Chawla was one of the 7 crew members killed in the Space Shuttle Columbia disaster. Kalpana is an inspiration to many people in India and around the world. Her hard work and her only motive had made her life. She was different from others. She only wanted to become an astronaut. Her family was against her when she was to leave to USA, but she had her own ideas and intentions. We have to learn a lot from Kalpana Chawla, who achieved her goal with a lot of hard work and suffering rather than other common people. If these women inspire you, you must definitely take a look at these successful women from history who broke the social chains to become pioneers in their respective field.
How do these women from history inspire you? Please let me know in comments below. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Until then, bye bye.